guys, and welcome back to my van build. So this weekend I'm going to start doing the walls. I'm going to start doing the insulation on the walls. We're going to batten it out and everything to put the ply on. I've got 9mm ply to put on the walls. But before I do that, I want to run some cables as well for the cooker and some 240 hookup stuff. Let's go ahead and get on with that. While running these cables, I've had a bit of a brainwave. If you remember from the first episode, we took some of the side panels down and it had the factory plastics that was there, and I said I was going to keep hold of them in case I found a use for them. Well, guess what? I found a use for them. So what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to use them to build a false wall. And by that I mean, when I put the cupboards up, I'm going to put at the back of the cupboard, I'm going to use them plastics to make the false wall. So then if I ever need to run any cables for any upgrades or anything else, I'll just take the false wall off and I can run the cables. That's what I'm going to be doing there. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the battening now on the passenger side wall so I can get that side finished. And then after I've done the battening, I'm going to be cutting in the 240 volt hookup. I'm just going to go ahead and get on with that for now. Put this battening up on the walls. What I've got is this little kit here. It's a vidIQ kit that you can put in the battery drill. So I'm going to give this a go, because instead of drilling holes, we've already got some holes in there. So I'm going to put in some rib nuts and attach the battening to that. Let's go ahead and give that a go. Well, that works quite well. So you literally just put this attachment to your drill, put your rib nuts in, push it in, do the drill up, pulls them tight. That works really well. So I'm going to carry on with these. To mark out the wood where I've put the rib nuts, I've picked up a little trick off YouTube. I'm going to be using this Play-Doh. So you stick this on the back of the wood, push the wood up against the panel where you want it to go, and it should leave an indentation of the rib nuts. I'm going to give that a go and see what happens. By putting the Play-Doh on, I pushed it up against where the rib nuts are, and as you can see here, right here, it's left where the rib nuts are on each of the all the wood. So I'm going to mark that now on the piece of wood, and then hopefully that should be it. There you go guys, that works out pretty well. So I've just got to trim that wood down a bit, and then get that one bolted up. Right guys, that's the first bit up and it's pretty solid. So I'm just going to get the next bit up and then I'll take you over there and have a look. Right guys, that's both of the cross beams put in. So now I've got to do the vertical. Yeah, so I've done the lateral, now it's time to do the vertical. Right guys, that wall's all now studded out, so the next job for me to do on there is start to put the insulation on. Right guys, before I can carry on down in the bottom corner there, I'm going to have to cut in my 240 hookup. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that in. So guys, with that hookup kit I bought, they actually give you a template to use. So I'm just going to go outside now, I'm going to see what that looks like and see where we're going to put it. Okay guys, I've just decided that's where we're going to put it. So I'll just go ahead and get the jigsaw and battle drill and we get that cut out. Right guys, now that 240 hookup's put in, I'm just going to continue now insulating the walls and then vapor barrier it. So I'm going to carry on now with that. Right guys, that wall's all insulated now and vapor barriered. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the ply up on the wall. I've got 9mm ply for this, so I'm just going to go ahead now and cut that out. I did keep the original that was on the wall so I can try and use that as a template. So I'm just going to go ahead and try that now. Okay guys, that wall's all boarded out now. The only piece I've got left to do now is where the window is, and for the bed, where I've got to make a frame for inside there. So let's go and have a look at, see what I've done on that for now, before I continue with the rest. So there you go guys, I've done the wheel arch. Wall's all battened out. I'm leaving the top because I'm going to be putting a false wall up in the top behind the cupboards. So all I've got to do over here is put the framework in there, ready for my bed. And I'm going to put that 4-way stretched carpet in there once that's all panelled out. So my next job then is going to be going to do the other side. So before I start boarding this one out guys, I need to quickly make a frame up for my shower and decide where I've got to cut the hole in the side for the toilet. That's what I'm going to be carrying on with next. Catch you in a bit.
No conditions, no exceptions, just redemption, endless blessings, no frustration, no hesitation, just forgiveness for his children. No conditions, no exceptions, just redemption, endless blessings, no frustration, no hesitation, just forgiveness for his children.